All right, we're back. What number is this now?
Episode 4. This will be the second one posted though.
Episode 4, officially, of
The
the
Subway
Subway
Series.
Series, which sadly, the hopes of a Subway Series World Series have come to an end this year. The Mets did not, couldn't beat the Dodgers. They were
Yeah,
just too good. Their lineup is disgusting, and we
they
don't
care.
have the pitching. We just didn't have the pitching, especially the relief pitching, but even the starting pitching was pretty shaky in this whole series. Took a few out of them, you know. I'm glad we didn't lose in City Field, but yeah, Dodgers. I
Good
think it's
work.
safe to say the Dodgers are the better team right now than the Mets. So
You did some good work for us. You tired them out.
yeah, yeah, Yankees
Oh.
fans. Look, we didn't get swept out here or anything. All right, we took them
Yep.
6.
They took them six. The Yankees 1-5. We pretty much everyone's healthy. We're getting Nestor back. I mean,
Yep.
I'm, I don't want to be too confident for this World Series, but I'm pretty confident, dude. The Dodgers
I think
pitching.
it's gonna be a good one. It's kind of the World Series everyone expected in a way.
Yeah, but it's like also the one like everyone wants because last year everyone was like pissed, like Diamondbacks or Rangers. Like no offense, but
Yeah, this is almost like an overcorrection of last year, where it was just
exactly.
two small market. Like, what the fuck are they doing here, teams? Now it's the Yankees and the Dodgers. Like, obviously.
Yeah. I like it though. I really do.
Mm, I'm sure you like it. You're a Yankees fan.
Well, I mean, I like the matchup just for baseball in general, like baseball in the
Yeah,
East.
I agree. I mean,
Baseball,
obviously, I think Yankees Mets would have been cooler, but more New
yeah.
York centric.
Well, yeah, it would have been like I mean, that would have been a crazy rivalry because it's like in the same city, but still,
Yeah, and it just would have been
like
crazy online. And yeah,
this is kind of like the opposite. It's like East Coast versus West Coast,
yeah.
fully. Like East Coast and West Coast already have a rivalry, like anyways, just as like people, and now they got it in baseball. So
The thing is, I feel like most baseball fans dislike both of these teams, aside from
yeah,
their fan bases.
yeah,
So I think a lot of people on paper are a little unhappy about it, but like I don't think anyone can deny that it's a pretty good matchup. Like it should be a good series, but
that people were
it's
saying
just
like,
hard. Like especially as a Mets fan too. It's like who do I root for? I'm not really a huge fan of either team, but
yeah.
yeah.
I saw on Twitter people were saying like, give me a football like comparison version of this, and they're like Chiefs Cowboys or Steelers Cowboys. I'm just thinking like everyone hates those teams.
I
So
feel like yeah, it's like there's not even an equivalent. It's just like Chiefs and then there's nobody else who's been anywhere near as good as the Chiefs. Like maybe Chiefs Niners again, kind
yeah,
of.
but this hasn't happened in like 30 years. So
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I'm excited, especially
Yeah. Yankees
excited.
fans excited.
But I really do think this is the year, especially with we have an unbelievable pitching advantage. I think, in my
Yeah, I
opinion.
agree. They're pitching against in the series. They I think they did 2 bullpen games actually, which is like
They did.
not really
And they're gonna have to
ideal.
do a bullpen game against us, and they only have one lefty reliever for Juan Soto. So, I mean, good luck. Like,
The Yankees are underdogs.
I know. I'm not too
Good
worried
tough
about
one
that.
up, interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
one we got Flaherty versus Cole. Flaherty gave up 8 runs last time he was out there. And it wasn't like 2 grand slams. It was like just hit after hit after hit. I'm sure that was a fun one to
That's
watch.
dude. Ugh. All I can think about when you say that is how the Mets destroyed Garrett Cole twice, and if we were playing Garrett Cole game 1, like that would be so awesome.
Me and my brother want to face the Dodgers. We wanted to because we're like, we can beat the Dodgers. We can't beat the Mets. We play
I
horrible.
mean, yeah, I am, and also it's just less high stakes, but I don't know.
No, I'm
I don't know.
happy.
I think the Dodgers are going to be really tough for you. Like just going through that order, I just watching it and knowing you have it coming, like especially like if they get like the 9 hitter on base, you're just like, oh my God, like we're definitely giving up runs this inning. Like two of those guys in the top four, and it even extended beyond that. Like Kike Hernandez is playing amazing right now. Like
Yeah,
they
Tommy
have
John.
like like Will Smith, who's like good for a homer here and there, solid player. They had Max Muncy who got on base like 13 times in a row against us. Like their lineup is just horrifying. Like
It's scary.
no matter how good your pitchers are.
I think our pitching is the pitching to do it because we have guys like Cole and Rodon and Schmidt who just need to throw strikes, right? The Dodgers get on base a lot by walking. They have the best eye in baseball, apparently, right? Just throw them
I
strikes,
think
make
you
them
guys
hit
do, but they might be second.
in pitching.
No, like they have the best style. Like they walk the most, or they
Yeah,
chase the least. I believe it's the Yankees and then Dodgers. So it says something.
yeah. No, we just got thrown strikes, honestly.
Yep, that's the main difference is that the Phillies would chase. That's why we were able to beat the Phillies.
Yeah.
But the Dodgers don't chase. And the Yankees don't really chase.
No, I mean the only guys that chase were Stanton and like Rizzo, and they've been great in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah. So you got the Yankees winning.
Of course I do. I have Yankees in six.
Okay, I'm gonna say
And I actually have two specific games that we lose. I think we lose the game where Luis Gil pitches, and we lose the game where Yamamoto pitches. One if he pitches two, we'll lose one to
what
Yamamoto.
if they pitch on the same day? Does it cancel out and you get the win?
No, I think we lose that game badly.
You lose by a lot.
I don't like Luis Gil here. He has
Yeah.
such nasty stuff, but the kid cannot throw a strike to save his life.
Yeah, that's not going to work against the
No, it's
Dodgers.
not. He's gonna have
Oh,
like
so you
base.
kind of hope that those two pitch on the same day then, because then it's only one loss, right?
Yeah, I think we can beat Yamamoto if we have someone that can hold the Dodgers to three or less runs.
Yeah.
If we
I
have
mean, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the details of your pitching, but good luck holding the Dodgers to three or less runs in the whole game
in their start,
in their start. I mean, if
I,
they go
I'm an,
4 innings, maybe.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not afraid of the Dodgers bullpen at all. We just faced the best bullpen in baseball, and we smoked them, like
Yeah,
badly.
their
Cade
pen was
Smith,
pretty good against us, but it's hard to tell. We were not hitting very well, or maybe we were, and they're just that good. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good series. I'm gonna say Dodgers in seven.
Dodgers in seven.
That's my prediction.
Okay,
I don't know. I
I'll
just
keep the
think
receipt. I'll keep the receipt.
keep it. I think Shohei is just. I mean, if Aaron Judge, that's the thing. If Aaron Judge plays like super dangerous regular season, like you can't pitch to this guy Aaron Judge, then maybe it's different. But I feel like he has not been like he's been better, but he has not been that
No,
level yet, right?
he has not been that at all. But he does. All of our hitters are good against the Dodgers. They have like historically good stats against the Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just got to be good in this series.
Yeah, that's all that matters. So
Shohei is just, I mean, he's just the best hitter
he's so
for
scary.
the team, bro. I
He's
mean,
so scary. I'm like terrified because
he's a problem. All right, yeah. So got a good World Series starts on Friday, I believe.
yeah, we got Friday, Saturday, and then Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. I'll probably watch it if I can. It'll be tough though. It'll sting a little to be watching it. And hey, NBA
NBA is
started last
back.
night. The NBA is back. Out with the Mets, in with the Knicks, baby. And they opened the season by getting absolutely hosed in the Garden, in Boston Garden, TD Garden
Yeah,
by the
opening
Celtics.
night, and they hit the most threes of all time. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
what do you do about that?
uh, they didn't even have Porzingis, dude. I was like stupid. I bet on him. I was like, oh, dude, they're plus 200. Like, come on. The Knicks supposedly got better, but like, it's gonna take a while for the Knicks to probably gel with the two
Yeah,
brand new starters who like get volume. Like, it's
no,
gonna take a minute. That's how
we
it
need
goes. But
time.
yeah, they got destroyed.
We need time. We're missing two centers. It didn't look good. It looked really.
Yeah, I mean, if there was any doubt that the Celtics are the favorites to repeat it's pretty hard to watch that game and think that they won't
I would
be
love to
the
get a
number
rematch.
one seed in the East.
I would love to get a rematch where they don't break the or tie the record. That's what I would love. 29
Well,
3.
yes, it is crazy, but I mean, they were just beating us all night. Like
Yeah.
Tatum had 37 points and 10 assists, 14 for 18 from the field. I mean, good Lord, bro.
Yeah, we were supposed to like build literally to beat them and we got blown out.
Yeah, and I mean, let's look at the box for us. Bridges started slow, I think, but picked it up. 16 points, 7 for 13, not bad. OG Anunoby, 1 for 7 from the field is
That's
bad.
not gonna do it. That's not gonna get it done.
Brunson, solid game, bro. Maybe like to see a little bit more assists out of him. He's 9 for 14, 22 points, 2
Yeah.
assists. It's good.
I know, I
Shot
mean,
well.
Cat and Brunson just also didn't play that much. They
Yeah.
didn't play the fourth quarter, so considering
McBride got a lot of time off the bench.
McBride was awesome. I loved what he did. His
Yeah,
defense and his shooting.
yeah. It was like I was a little worried when we got rid of Quickly last year, but McBride has looked great off the bench.
He
Just a
looks
great shooter. He's pretty short too. So is Jericho Sims our number two center right now?
Yeah, we're missing Precious and Mitchell though, so they'll be back. They'll be back soon.
We'll see about Mitchell. Will be back for about a week and then he'll be back out, bro.
Yeah,
Cat didn't shoot much. Only 9 shots for Cat, which I guess I don't know.
some more crowded
4.7 rebounds. It's all right. That's an Isaiah Hartenstein line, bro.
It is, but at least Cat has the shooting.
What'd you say?
Cat can space the floor like Hartenstein and Mitchell cannot.
Yeah, it's true. No,
That's
Cat is obviously not Isaiah Hartenstein, but yeah, it's gonna take a minute for this next team to gel. That's cool. It's a long season.
I still think we're a two
Easy to
seed.
make the playoffs. It's not gonna be an issue, but we'll see if it works.
I'm not too worried. Not too
No, no,
worried.
no. I'm not worried after one game, but it's like I didn't exactly see anything encouraging in the first
Yeah.
game.
How about
But it's hard when you're
how
getting
about
records.
LeBron and his son?
Yeah, that's the other. There were only 2 games last night, so these are the two stories
Yeah.
from the games. Julius Randle played. Also, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Dude, I just got a notification Zion Williamson has been ruled out with an illness.
bro. He's already,
Dude, he's got food poisoning.
bro. He's always got something. Put down the fork, bro.
All right, yeah, so I didn't watch this game, but just looking at
Uh,
the box, Anthony Davis dominated.
Yeah.
36 points and 16 rebounds is
Hey,
pretty nutty.
what do we think of JJ Redick's coaching debut?
I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch this one, but I mean, he won against a good team, so
Yeah, I like
seems like
it.
it went pretty well.
And
Bronny James got 3 minutes,
yes, sir.
grabbed
And
a rebound.
Anthony Davis said in a post-game interview, he said, "This is the first time LeBron's had a big moment. We actually won the game."
What was LeBron's big moment?
Him with his son on the floor, but like
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
when he broke the
Right,
scoring
because they
record,
lost when he scored 40,000.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they've just lost every time he's done something great. So
Hmm.
nice that they won this one.
Yeah, cool to see. It's kind of funny. Bronny James and Dalton connect. Like
Yeah.
obviously Dalton's getting more minutes, he should, but it's just funny that they're like, just kind of on the same level. And Bronny averaged like 3 points at USC, who wasn't even good. And Dalton Connect was like one of the best players in the country. Like, you think Dalton Connect thinks he's a phony? He thinks Bronny's a phony.
Um, if he does, he definitely can't say anything about it.
Oh, he's
But
not telling anyone, bro. Not even his. He's keeping that to himself.
no, I think
But
he likes Bronny. I think they're probably friends.
probably, probably, I'm probably being
And
negative
they're in the
there.
rookie class together.
Yeah, it's true.
I think
Let's
Bronny
see.
should go to the G League though. I do think that would help him.
Yeah, why not? I don't think. I mean, I don't think he's supposed to get minutes this year. Like, I think that was just kind of like a get him on the floor type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Anthony Edwards had a good game. He didn't shoot that well, but 27 points. Uh, Gobert and 13 and 14, doing what he does. Julius Randle, 16 points. Yeah, seems like a solid start to the year. Not for the Knicks, but
It's not for the Knicks.
not for the Knicks. And the Celtics play the Wizards tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're minus 700 to win that game.
Yeah, they're minus 12 and a half too. That's pretty
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, Celtics. So this might be that year. This might be like the Patriots 17 and 0 year for the Celtics. Like obviously they're not gonna like.
I think 82 and 0, man, possibility.
I don't think. I think that they could have one of the best records ever.
You think like
Definitely possible.
maybe like a 75 and 7 type season?
What was the Warriors season? That's the best season ever, right?
73 and 9.
33-9.
You think they beat that, tie that?
No, I don't know if they'll beat that. I think maybe they'll get like within 4 games, four wins of that season, maybe. I think
69,
that's possible. I
69
mean,
and 13.
obviously it's an overreaction because they shot incredibly in their first game, but they didn't lose much last year either.
No. But they
Like,
didn't get better and they didn't get worse. They just
yeah, so
kind of
I
brought
feel
that
like
guy
they
better.
better.
They didn't really do much in the offseason. Nothing they needed to. They were the champions. So
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be really good. All right.
unfortunate.
So NFL. Last week we talked about Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper got traded.
Yeah,
So Amari Cooper, very solid start.
looked great.
Uh apparently I was driving during that first slate of games, but apparently he had a drop. He dropped his first pass
Yeah,
right
like
off his hands or something. And then, he went on to have a solid outing. Fantasy, it was saved a little by a touchdown, but he was only out there for 33% of snaps as well.
yeah.
And he had, 66 yards, a touchdown, 4 catches.
Did you see on his touchdown catch? He didn't know the route, and he had to have Keon tell him.
I
Yeah,
did see that. And I saw Keon didn't rat him out either. What a guy.
nah, Keon's a goat. Keon had a great game too. He had like 130 yards. Or was that last?
Yeah.
That was this week.
Mm,
Yeah, that was this week.
no, I think that was. But yeah, Amari Cooper is going to be a dog in fantasy. Devontae Adams, I don't know. The Jets are such a disaster now. Like, what do you
Actually,
do?
after we ended our podcast last week, I actually traded for Devontae Adams in fantasy. I traded for him and I started him. I won my matchup, but he looked terrible. I mean, that whole Jets offense looked not him, but the Jets offense looked terrible.
Yeah, dude. Did you see that I beat Phoebe by like 1 point and
Yeah,
she's 7?
0 and 7 is
Oh my God. Like she did draft McCaffrey, to be fair, so
yeah.
it's not like she's just that bad. Like most teams who drafted McCaffrey are probably in a rough spot, but yeah, geez. That's a tough way to go 0-7 to lose to me by 1.
Hey, you
I
were
feel
0 and
bad.
5, right? And now you're
I'm
2 and
like
5.
2-5, yeah, after that.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, we're back in the mix.
Playoff
Back
run
in
still a possibility.
Oh, dude, the dream is alive. Speaking of which, dude, I have a oh here. I'm gonna send a request to share real quick because I need you to analyze my fantasy team and tell me if I have a chance here. All right, all right.
This is your team. Okay, you got hmm,
It's 12 team.
12 team?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I love this roster.
Because dude, I'm 2-5.
Um, I mean, Komet's not like great or anything,
No.
but that's
I
like,
picked up Hopkins this morning, but
yeah, Hopkins is a good pickup.
yeah, I'm in ninth.
I like this team.
I think the team is solid, but I
I
don't
would
know if
definitely
it's a
say your receivers are your strong spot.
yeah. The running backs are serviceable though.
Yeah, running backs are
Hopefully Chubb
serviceable.
can come back in.
Chubb should ramp up and be better. He had 11 carries for 22 yards, so that's not going to work. But you're
Yeah,
good.
that's all right though. First game back.
Yeah, no, I
All
mean,
right.
this team can make a run for
All
sure.
right. They need to make a run. All right. Should we do the grid?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is
Yeah,
what I got for my grid.
let me take a picture of mine so I can have it on my phone. Okay. All right. How did you score yours since you couldn't get that last square done?
I mean, I would just be 100, I would imagine, theoretically.
Oh, was that? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like your lowest score is better. So 100's like the worst you could do for a box,
Oh,
basically.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, who'd you get for the top left here?
I got the same thing. I got Jermichael Hasty.
Yeah, I just got him because I saw he scored this week.
Yeah.
So
And then I remembered he was on both those teams. So
yeah,
that's
I also tried Carlos Hyde for that one, but he was a little more common.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Michael Hasty's solid pull right there.
Giants and Jaguars.
I went back to the GOAT, Paul Perkins.
Old Perkins, yeah, what was he?
He was .47.
Oh, 0.47. Colin Johnson, you know this guy?
Yeah, I do. He's on the Bears now, but he just like I don't know, he just keeps getting hurt.
He's just big, bro. He's
Yeah,
not gonna do anything. And then Blake Bortles,
yeah, I
baby.
got Blake too.
All right, nice.
Not
All
Blake's.
right, so we're pretty even through that first row.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I had a tough time with Niners and Buccaneers for some reason.
I got Quan Alexander at 5.65.
All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, I did not think of him. I got Jeff Garcia, which was a little better than I thought.
Yeah, solid.
Giants and Bucks.
We oh my God, Sterling Shepard is 4.33. That's what I got. So
I
pretty much,
didn't know Sterling Shepard was on the Bucks.
yeah, he's right now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's about to pop off.
Yeah, I got Logan Ryan.
I actually picked him up in fantasy because, well, obviously their receivers just died in the
They
same.
just all went down.
Yeah,
Yo, this one is crazy though.
yeah. Who is Carnell Williams?
You know about Carnell Cadillac Williams? Yeah, I don't know nothing about him actually. The only reason I know this guy is because I got a bunch of football cards back in the day when I was like 8 or something.
Yeah.
Like someone just gave me some of their old ones and he was one of them. And he had like a super cool card, but I don't think he was really that good. I just knew he played for the Buccaneers, so I threw him in and it went through. So got lucky.
Yeah, you got him in that one. I got Tyler Johnson at 1.54.
That's
He's
still good.
on the Rams right now.
Yeah, that's still pretty good. Dude, this was the one that I couldn't get. Niners in Georgia.
I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea for this one either. I tossed in just I literally just went down the Niners roster and just started literally tossing in every name of their current
Dude, I
roster.
threw in every Niner I could think of in the last like 10 years and I couldn't get one. Who'd you get?
Got Charlie Warner.
Oh my God. All
He's
right.
the third string tight end.
Damn. All right.
He was at 11.93% for the third string tight end. That just shows you like how uncommon or how like impossible it is.
Yeah, I was right around that percent for my last two. These two were, I got lucky because these were the only ones I knew. For the Giants, DeAndre Baker, huge bust,
He was so ass.
criminal. So he figures he went to Georgia.
I got Tay Crowder. Remember Mr. Relevant?
I know Tay Crowder, yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
at
never went to Georgia. I don't
4.38.
know Georgia very well, but
I just remember
I know
him.
who
He
he
was the
was.
last pick in the draft one year.
Tay was?
Yeah,
Not good for him. He got some minutes for us.
yeah, he was at 4.38%.
That's nice.
And then this
So yeah,
last one,
I got Sony for the last one.
I also cooked on this one. I got Darion Kendrick at 1.37.
Yeah, you definitely got me today. You definitely got me today.
It was the college that messed you up, I think.
College was killing me, yeah.
I'll find a better one next time. But no,
Yeah, Georgia, dude,
I
I'm trying every niner under the sun, bro.
yeah, no, that was a tough one.
Couldn't think of any more players from the
Let's
Niners.
look at some options that we could have gotten.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm really interested. I haven't looked yet.
All right. Um, so this is Niners and Jags.
Yeah, let's see. Is there anyone we should have gotten?
Guard, who is not as not Tashawn Gibson could have got him.
Yeah.
Chris Conley could have got him.
Oh, Chris Conley is actually a good one. Other than that, I don't think.
No, that's about it.
Yeah.
Zane Beatles. Jaguars and Giants. Yeah, Evan Ingram.
Ryan Nassib. Oh,
Todd
Jahad Ward.
Ward, huh?
Yeah. We both know who that is.
Aaron Ross. Remember him?
Matt Barkley was on the Giants. Oh, Chris Manhertz. He's on the Giants right now.
There you go. Bunch of nobody. Steve Weatherford. Rams and Jags.
Jake Funk was on the Jags.
And yeah, Nick Foles would have been solid. Let's see the Georgia.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
interested with
not
this
a
one.
lot, bro. Oh, look, Chris Conley's here again.
Oh, he went to Georgia? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any of these people besides Leonard Floyd and Charlie Warner. That's it.
Chris Conley. Robert Beal. I don't know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough. Herschel Walker played
I
for the Giants and went to
Kenzie
Georgia.
went to Georgia? The heck?
Cool.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Alec Ogletree again.
There's Darion Kendrick down there.
He is again. Yep. Todd Gurley. Bennett was the obvious one. I know Stafford did too. All right. Solid.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I was like stuck for a while.
Yeah. All right. So last week you were pretty pissed about something, if I
Yeah,
recall.
I should shut my mouth. That's what I should do. I can't even talk
Talk
anymore.
about it.
Just, like Russell Wilson played amazing. Well, like 250 yards, two touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. Like they put up 37 points. It's like the most they put up all season against an okay Jets defense. I mean, I guess I should trust the NFL coaches. I don't know. I was an idiot for that.
What did Tomlin say?
What?
Tomlin had a quote after the
I didn't hear what he said.
he said that's why I'm compensated like I am or something like that. He's
He
like, that's
made the
why
right
I'm one of the most highly compensated coaches in the NFL. It's like, all right,
I
fair
mean,
enough, bro.
yeah, you made the right decision. You just blew out a good team on Sunday Night Football. So,
I
yeah,
mean, Russ looked good, bro. You can't deny Russ looked good.
yeah. It's hard to blame the public for the way they reacted because of how good Justin Fields also looked and the fact that they were winning games.
Yeah.
So it's hard to,
But
but
after watching that, are you gonna say that if you were the coach right now that you would still be starting Justin Fields? Like emotions aside, like
absolutely.
yeah, you got to give it.
Um,
And I
um,
bet it. I could see it changing again for the end for the years out there.
I mean, if Russell Wilson plays like that every week, it's never changing.
Yeah, but does it put the Steelers over the edge though? No,
No, they're gonna lose to the Ravens twice, and they're probably gonna lose to the Bengals twice.
they just
But
cannot compete in the AFC.
yeah, I mean, they might make
Yeah.
the playoffs.
Oh,
Maybe
I bet they'll make the playoffs.
7 seed, 6 seed, first round loss.
I could even see them randomly like winning their division somehow just because they have a really good record right now. Like I could see it. It's not impossible. Like they do
Yeah,
an insane division, but hey,
yeah, and then they'll just lose to like the Texans or Chiefs or something like that, or Ravens in the playoffs.
hey man, the Steelers just will never have a bad season. They'll have mid seasons, but they'll never have a bad season.
Nine
They
and
just
eight,
refuse
bare
to
minimum.
do it. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't think we've seen the last of Justin Fields though.
No, I don't either. But Russ would have to regress. I feel like.
Yeah, he might. I think he will eventually. All
Well,
right, underdog. You got an underdog for the week?
I do.
Who'd you pick last week?
Last week I had the Lions.
Lions won.
Lions won. Finally
Lions
got
won.
one
That's a
right.
good pick.
Yeah, that was a good game too. I also had
Yeah.
Amir Gibbs in fantasy, so that was very nice.
Ooh, yeah. David Montgomery had a little bit of a down week for a couple reasons, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Amir
was
Gibbs
happy.
and
That was a solid pick. I just I don't know. The Lions are just I think the Lions are the best team in the NFC. I really do. I thought they were the
yeah,
best
I
team
do too,
last.
since San Fran is being like they are, and they just lost Ayuk. I definitely agree. All right, so
Yeah.
who you got this week?
This week I'm going Pats over Jets with Drake May.
Wow, you're really just fading the Jets.
I am fading the Jets because the Jets look bad. The Jets, there is nothing to be excited. If you're a Jets fan, you have nothing to be excited about
Oh
right
my
now.
God, yeah.
You're 2-5 with Super Bowl aspirations. You have the same record as the new. Wait, are the Patriots 1-6? They might be, but even still, regardless of that, this is embarrassing.
It's
Your
bad.
defense, who was talked up so much, like, oh yeah, we got a top five. They look terrible too.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson.
because they fired Bobby Sala, who's like the defense if guys probably loved him, and Rodgers just didn't.
Okay, yeah, the Patriots are 1-6, but I still have them winning. I don't care the Jets are -7. I don't care New England's plus 260 to win the game money line. Drake May at home, he gets his first win as a Patriot in New England against the Jets, and then Patriots fans are gonna love him forever.
Did you say that they're plus 260?
Yeah, they're plus 260 money line.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that pick a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I actually went with an even crazier one this week. Last week I had the Texans who lost on a last second field goal by
So
uh by Green Bay. So pretty much that was pretty much what the book said would happen. They had like a 2 point spread, so they were pretty right on with that. Yeah, Green Bay was wearing those all white unis with the white helmets.
pretty tough.
Yeah, pretty tough. They got the dub.
Yeah.
L for me. But this week
All good.
we have the reverse Deshaun Watson curse. All right. The curse has been lifted from Cleveland, dude.
Oh my God.
Jameis
What are we
Winston
doing?
starting. Jameis Winston is starting this week. The Browns are going to be so hyped to have Deshaun Watson off the field. Nick Chubb is coming back. He might hopefully be a little bit better this week. They still have no receivers, but they have David Njoku played great. They're at home.
I cannot pick.
Division matchup. I'm taking Cleveland in a shocker beating Baltimore.
Wow.
A shocker.
Cleveland.
Absolute shocker. I
They
think
are
this team comes out energized, bro.
okay, so they're plus 320 money
Yep.
line. They're plus 8.5 spread.
Yup. I'm
God.
taking them.
You think Jameis
Come back
fires
for this
them
next
up?
week.
All right. You think Jameis fires them up? Is that what it is?
Dude, all right. I just think Jameis versus Deshaun Watson, they all like low-key hate Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun Watson is fucking terrible. He's so bad. Like, I just think that
That
this
is-
offense is not genuinely this bad. Like, you saw how good they were with Flacco last year.
That's also true. Yeah, they were
They
really
have
good.
a good defense. It's just they're on the field all the time because Deshaun Watson goes three and out every drive. I just think they're, it's like when the head coach gets fired, right? Of a team, and it's a head coach that all the players hated. Like, that team is going to play better once that coach is fired and they feel like they like what they wanted to happen. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Are they going to win? Probably not. It's a bold pick. It's a hot take.
It is.
All
I
right.
like it though.
Back. Who's your next week?
I like bold picks. I like hot takes. I was gonna take the Bengals over the Eagles as my underdog, but apparently they're favored. They're at home. But yeah,
The Eagles are kind of bad. The Giants are just worse. All right, we should parlay the Patriots and the Browns.
you put 1,000 on that.
Yeah, that's got to hit. All
All right.
right. So, in the topic of college football, I actually had something kind of related to college football that I actually just stumbled upon just a second ago.
Let's
DraftKings
hear
had
it.
the odds for number one pick. They had him up for,
Oh, the odds for who's gonna be picked number one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Number one most likely person is Shadur Sanders.
Okay.
Number two is Cam Ward. Number
Okay.
three, Travis Hunter.
Okay.
Number four, Carson Beck.
Really?
Five, Ewers. Six, Milrow. And I don't know anyone else from there.
A lot of quarterbacks who have not been playing well.
I mean, is Sanders really? I was a little bit surprised that Sanders was the one.
So if I'm an NFL team, I think Travis Hunter's the best player in college football. I want Travis Hunter on my team, right?
I know, yeah, you've expressed that you
If
think Hunter should
if
be.
you want a quarterback, if it's not Shadur Sanders or Cam Ward, at this moment right now, which is week before week 9 of college football, I think, just so no one clips me saying this later, there is no quarterback besides Shadur Sanders or Cam Ward that should even be a first round pick as of right now,
But
in
you
my
know how
opinion.
it goes. There will be more. Like Ewers will
There
probably
will
go.
be more. There will be. They will
It
get
looks
better.
like Beck. It looks like Beck will probably go first round.
Carson Beck will
Milrow, I bet Milrow goes first round.
Oh, do I think all four of those guys that you named, Beck, Milrow, Ewers, is there one more?
Sanders, Ward.
Okay, then the three of those guys that I just named, they're all gonna go first round. All five of them are gonna go first round. Only two of them right now have earned a first round pick, and that's Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. They
Fair
both
enough.
look like NFL quarterbacks that can actually make an NFL team better. And if I had to take my pick for like the Jaden Daniels or the CJ Stroud, it's gonna be Cam Ward, because of the experience. And I think that it's going to be kind of like a Caleb Jaden Daniels type thing where Cam Ward's going to be better the first year, but people will still think that Shadur could be better long term. And I think Shadur will be the best quarterback from this class because I think, I don't know, I feel like when everyone's against someone, he kind of just turns out to be good and everyone's against him. Like everyone, like so many people just hate on him for just his name.
People were hating
And
on Caleb Williams a lot too. We'll see how that goes.
yeah, and Caleb's getting better. And I think at some point in his career, if it's the middle of next year, he'll be people will be saying he's better than Jaden Daniels. But there's
Yeah.
a reason Caleb was drafted above Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been 6 weeks. We have to like give it some time.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Fair enough. Also,
That's coming from a Jaden Daniels fan.
yeah,
So
I know you are a big Jaden Daniels guy, even though he's on the
yeah.
command.
Remember
All
you
right.
guys made fun of me when we were drafting and we were all on FaceTime. I said or someone said something about Jaden Daniels and I was like, yeah, I love Jaden Daniels this year. I think it was Quincy. He's like, yeah, you probably have him in all of your other leagues. I was like, I do.
Yeah.
No, all my
Doesn't
other
look so
leagues.
bad now, dude.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Watch this. Watch this TikTok. This really encapsulates the Jets situation right now.
They currently only have two of Aaron Rodgers' former teammates, Devontae Adams and Alan Lazard. There's still 51 guys on the Jets that aren't former Aaron Rodgers teammates. Yep. How is he supposed to know how to play with them if he hasn't done that already for 6 or 8 years? Yep. If I'm the Jets, I'm bringing back Greg Jennings,
Greg
Randall
Jennings.
Cobb, Donald Driver, and also, Mike McCarthy will be free very shortly. So
He
you can bring
will.
him back too. And maybe just add a yellow stripe to the uniforms just so it's all the same.
Just terrific player personnel analysis there, Tony. And
Tony. Hey, these guys are Eagles fans, but they make funny
Spot
satire
on. I
stuff,
mean,
dude. Oh,
na-
that's no matter how bad the Giants are, there will always be the Jets, bro.
yeah, the Jets are just like you can make fun of the Jets, you know.
Oh,
Once the Giants get rid of Daniel Jones, we can't make fun of us anymore. The Jets are the Jets, though.
yeah, I mean, we gotta do some like get a good team together, but yeah, the Jets are definitely worse than the Giants.
I told my roommate that if we draft Shedeur Sanders, I'm gonna make give Siri a command that every time I say touchdown, she's gonna play perfect timing by Shedeur Sanders. So every time we score a touchdown next year, I'll say hey Siri, and then the announcer will say like touchdown Shedeur Sanders, and then Siri just starts playing perfect timing.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
dad is
that's what I
convinced he will
want.
not take Shadur Sanders because of the press and everything with him, and I think he's probably right, unfortunately. I would love to have him. But hey,
Yeah.
dude, let's talk about some UFC this weekend. We
I saw
have
that Matt Holloway clip you sent me. That dude's an animal.
Okay, yeah, that is an insane clip. So the main fight is Ilya Taporia, who is the champion. I don't even know the name of the weight class exactly. Uh Featherweight, I believe. He's
Hmm.
the champion. He just beat Alexander Volkanovski, who's an Australian. He'd been, kind of the best at that weight for a long time. And yeah, Taporia is undefeated in professional fighting. Just a great fighter. Ground game striking. He's just kind of a beast. And then there's Max Holloway, who his last fight I just showed you was UFC 300, which Alex Pereira fought in. Had a sick moment in that one too. And dude, this guy, so there's something called the baddest motherfucker belt, BMF belt, they call it in UFC, which like isn't like an actual like you're not like the champion of a division, but it's like if you have
Yeah,
it and you fight and you lose, then that dude takes it from you. You know what I mean?
fair. Yeah, no, fair enough.
And dude, did you see in that clip I sent you how it first of all he's winning the fight. Like the fight's over. It's the end of the third round and Holloway's winning. Like he's gonna win by decision. And he
Yeah,
goes to the ring and points to the center of the octagon. Like, let's just like no more defense. Let's just like start like swinging. And they do it, dude. And he KOs the dude with 1 second left in the last round. He
jeez.
KOs him, absolutely sleeps him. I mean, you saw the clip. And that,
Yeah,
and that was
like,
a huge event. Like that was like one of the craziest UFC moments probably ever, dude. It was absolutely
jeez,
unreal. So he's coming off that, and now he gets a title shot.
damn.
Also, Hamzat, whatever you say it, is fighting as well. He hasn't fought in a while. He's an absolute animal. So
Mhm.
the way it works is this UFC is in Abu Dhabi, and every time it's in Abu Dhabi, basically, there's all these dudes from Dagestan fight because a lot of them have like I don't know, they have some thing where they fast for a long time. I'm not sure what it's called in their particular religion, but they're like out of commission for a good portion of the year, and they live far away. And I don't know, I don't know exactly why. Religious sanctions maybe, but they like to fight in Abu Dhabi. So it's a lot of Dagestani guys. And last time this happened, I remember I literally just went down and placed a bet on all of them to win and parlayed them because they're big favorites, and it just cashed. So we'll get to that in a little bit, but these Russians are different. And honestly, I'm not sure if you'll watch this one because of where it is taking place. It starts at like 1:45, the main card,
In the morning.
1:45 on Sunday afternoon.
Oh,
So like you'll
um,
probably knee deep in college football, I imagine.
on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, I could turn it on. I mean,
Yeah,
I'd probably
I at least tune in for the last two, I would say.
give me the names or like text me the names later or something.
The names, I'll text you on Saturday, but yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, Ilya Taporia I think is gonna beat Max Holloway. He's cool and like everyone loves Max Holloway and like he's just like a dude who can like take a beating and give out a beating basically. Like he's
yeah.
landed the most strikes in a match ever, I think. Like he's just an aggressive beast, like fun guy to watch, but he's not a great wrestler. Tapuria is a great wrestler.
Wait, so
Oh,
they're fighting back-to-back weeks? He fights 2 weeks in a row?
no, they haven't fought in a while. The clip I showed you was old.
Oh, okay,
Or what are
okay.
you talking about?
The clip, yeah, the clip you showed me of
Yeah,
Holloway.
the clip I showed you was from like earlier, like last winter,
Okay,
probably.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, they fight like at most like 3 times a year usually.
Yeah, because these things like these destroy their bodies.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're Alex Pereira, then you're sometimes just come out and you're fine. Fight again in a month. But yeah, it should be good fights. A lot of grappling. If you watch the whole card, it'll be a common theme that these dudes shooting
Yeah.
for takedowns and just probably dominating on the ground and winning. So I'll get one of my locks involves UFC. So we'll get to that in a little bit, but it should be good. I'm excited for the main card mostly. I would love to see Max pull off a crazy KO. That'd be awesome, but I think he'll lose. I think he'll lose on to the ground game. All right, so let's close it out with Locks, risers, fallers. Last week my lock, I kind of feel bad about this almost. My lock was Jaden Daniels under 242 and a half passing yards, which obviously,
Yeah,
so like,
yeah. Obviously, I
nice,
mean,
but
he had
he
like
got hurt.
6. Yeah, I mean, it's always like it's not. No one roots for injuries, but you know, you bet an under, and like he's not. Jaden Daniels isn't seriously hurt,
Yeah,
so
he seems like he's fine, which I was glad to
yeah,
see.
you just get like a kind of a stress-free win. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, look,
So
in my defense, the game went pretty much exactly how I said it would. They were blowing them out the entire time.
yeah,
There
and I
wasn't
think
any easy
Mariota hit your.
basketball.
I think Mariota would have hit your bet anyways.
Yeah, I
If
think that this would have hit if he stayed in. So I still like the pick, but yeah, I mean, it obviously hit because he got hurt. This week I have two. My first point is Hurts anytime touchdown is plus 160, which just seems like good odds to me. I mean,
yeah,
he scored in half his games so far. Last week he had two. I don't understand how he's plus 160 to score to get an anytime.
I don't know. He kind of does it like every week. It's like he's the first option in the red zone, which is crazy considering they have Saquon. But I
He's done it
mean, they
every other. Like, he had 0-1, 0-1, 0-2. So I just think he should be probably closer to, even odds basically on that. So
yeah.
I'll take Hurts anytime at plus 160, 50
Hmm.
50 chance, I'd say. And then additionally, I have three guys you're not gonna know from UFC probably, but uh Magomed Ankalev, Hamza Chimaev, and Ilya Topuria, all pretty solid favorites. But these guys, these Dagestani guys, I'll be honest, ever since I've been watching UFC, I've just never seen one that was a big favorite do anything like shocking and lose. I just haven't seen it. Like they're so solid. They don't get hurt. They're just so technically sound. They're
They're
pretty
just
solid favorites usually.
yeah. No, that makes sense. They kind of just sit and
They just take them down and they're much better wrestlers than whoever they're fighting usually, and they can just kind of control the whole fight. So those three combined is plus 158. So those are two plus 160 locks for the week. Let's go two for two on those.
I think you go 2 for 2 on those, especially hurt,
Yeah,
especially hurts.
I like the Hurts one.
My pick actually, my locks actually starts in 30 minutes. I got Bucks minus 4.5 for Sixers. Honestly, I'm taking this at minus 7.5, minus 10.5. Like, what pisses me off,
Didn't know
this isn't,
Embiid, no Paul George.
yeah, and this isn't like anything. I think the Bucks are gonna be good this year, right? And Giannis is a game time decision. They don't have Middleton, but
Hmm.
even with Lillard, Sixers had no Paul George. Okay, Paul George is probably hurt. Joel Embiid is going to ruin basketball. He openly has said that he is going to sit out games for injury management so that he can be fully healthy for the playoffs. Well, LeBron James has been playing basketball for 25 years and he's been healthy for every playoffs he's been in. So that means you have to fix something with your body. And you're like, oh, well, I'm 7 foot, 280. Yeah, so is Jokic. He's been healthy for all his playoffs. Fix your body. Like,
Yeah, Embiid. I mean, look, I agree. I know what you're saying, but I also think there are definitely guys who, like, at a certain point, are just more injury prone than others. Like
I
J.K. Dobbins,
understand.
bro. Like that dude's knees are just weaker than most people's knees are at this point in their lives. Like, especially because he's already had so many injuries. It's like I don't know. Like you could have him keep playing the regular season, but you could probably bet he's going to be hurt. Like he'll get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, and I'm not like Embiid. I don't know. It's just because of what he how he said it out loud, like publicly. If you keep it to yourself, and like
That's what he's been doing, right?
yeah, you don't play that many games anyways. Like no one cares. Like everyone's just gonna think it's normal. But when you openly say that you're gonna sit out games and treat the regular season like it's nothing because you're just gonna assume your team is making the playoffs, I understand you have a good team. You're probably gonna make the playoffs. But to say something like that is just I don't like it at all.
Yeah, fair enough. So you're fading them. So you're taking
I'm
an
fading
over
him, fading
spread.
him game one. He's taking his injury management game, which is weird because they don't even have a back to back. They don't play
Okay, wait,
till
wait. I have a question. Is that the normal spread?
it just got moved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because now it's plus four. Sixers are plus four. So Giannis is probably not playing. That tells me.
And I'm still taking the Bucks.
You're taking -4 now, or are you switching it still taking -7? What do you
Well, it
do?
was -4.5. So I mean, it's the
Oh, it's
same
four and
thing.
a half. Oh, okay, okay.
That's what I had it at
Oh, okay.
when I looked
I
at
thought
it.
you said 6.5.
Well, I said you can take it at all those alts because I think they're gonna beat them by a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
But
if
if
Giannis
I had,
plays, I would say though,
yeah,
definitely.
Giannis is still listed as a game time decision. I don't think there's any news. He's probable.
Okay. Then yeah, that's enough for
So
me. I'd take that -4 all day.
yeah, probable. I mean, yeah, no Paul George, no Embiid. Give me the Bucks easily.
All right. My riser last week I took DeAndre Swift. He was on bye. So
Yeah.
we can't
Well,
assess that call just yet. But a
uh,
couple weeks ago I called Drake London. He's going strong. He's had a lot of touchdowns this year. This
he had.
year, I mean, it pains me to say it, but I'm going with Jason Tatum as my right. I mean, I think this could be the year finally where he's in the legitimate conversation for MVP. Because I think the Celtics are going to be really, really good, potentially nearing historically good record wise. And
Yeah.
I mean, he had 37 points and 10 assists. He's been getting a lot of assists recently. I feel like if he can shoot efficiently, like he was not doing at the end of last year, and I mean, his team is so good and they've kept the same group together. Like, I think
Mhm.
this could be the year finally where Tatum's in the real MVP conversation.
After last night, I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be Luca, obviously. It's gonna probably be Jokic will be in the mix. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't think Giannis, LeBron, I don't know, AD, none of those guys. I don't know if anyone else is maybe Edwards, maybe.
What about Shea?
Yeah, right, right. I forgot about Shea. That's disrespectful. Shea will definitely be in the conversation. Yeah, there's just a lot of dudes. Like, I'm not saying he'll win it, but I think he'll be closer than he has been. And I think it'll be again a situation where I think Tatum's gonna have his best season yet. That's what I'll say.
That's fair. I like that. He has the team to do it too. And
Yep.
maybe he's a little fired up from not playing like at
That's what
all.
I'm saying. I think that definitely matters, but I'm not a big Tatum guy, but got to give him respect for that performance.
Yeah, no, same.
He was like, hit like 8 threes and missed two or something.
I'm like an open Tatum hater, and still he looked good.
Got to respect it, bro.
So last week my riser was Drake May. Uh, he looked
Solid
good.
game from him
Yeah,
in
I think
London.
they obviously lost.
Yeah.
The Patriots are a very bad football team with zero offensive weapons and a mid to poor defense. So they're not going to win games. But in terms of Drake May, we have 26 of 37, 276, two touchdowns, 18 rushing yards.
Solid.
There you go. Back-to-back games with 250 plus in the air.
And
I'll
that's
take that.
impressive. That's not just like, yeah, he's turning the ball over, but that's it. I would say that's impressive with the roster he has
And
at
he
it.
also actually had no turnovers this game.
Oh, really? Okay. There you
Hey,
go.
picks,
Even better.
no picks, no fumbles, and only two sacks.
Yeah.
So
That's an incredible game with that roster. Not many QBs could do that.
no, and they had 38 total yards rushing, and 18 of them were from him. He was their leading rusher. So considering the situation, oh, and Demario Douglas got hurt early in the game. So considering the situation, he's doing the best with what he's got. I mean, he
Who was
doesn't
he
really
throwing to? Josh
Hunter
Gordon?
Henry, Hunter
Who
Hunter
is
Henry for 97. That
Hunter
was it.
Henry? Yeah, Henry's a
But
solid
Michael
safety
Hasty,
valve.
our guy Jamichael Hasty had 5 for 49 and a touchdown.
Jalen Polk.
He got hurt also.
He's no good. He's no good anyway. He's got bricks for hands.
Yeah, no, this team's bad, but the quarterback's good. That's a bright spot on a very bad roster. But good news for them, they're gonna have a great pick next year to get a top tier receiver, O lineman, anything on offense. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. All right. And my faller, talk about a faller. This is a rock bottom faller. This goes out to Deshaun Watson, who I
Oh,
don't
wait,
think.
I didn't say my riser for this week. I was just talking about riser from last week.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I just forgot. I was gonna say Colorado football.
Okay.
Yeah, No, I think Colorado actually this is the year where they're gonna make a bowl game and potentially not. I don't know if they will, but potentially a playoff push with the new 12 team format. I don't know if they're one of the best 12 teams in college football, but I think they're one of the best 25 teams in college football.
That would be cool
Yeah.
to see. People would be excited to tune into that. The hype has died down a lot around Colorado, but I bet it would get going again if they made a run like that.
I mean, they just blew out a good team in Arizona. So yeah, no, that was my riser for this week. Anyways, continue about your
Yeah.
rock bottom faller.
Rock bottom faller, Deshaun Watson. I mean, it's got to be all over for Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, this has to be it. I
Like you saying, like retire?
I don't think he would retire, but I mean, I don't think that the Browns can start him again next year, no matter how much they have to pay him. I just don't think it's worth it. It's like you already paid the guy. You're paying the guy no matter what, and if you put him in, it's terrible. Terrible product you're seeing. You know it'd be better with someone else. Like what are you really like? You just have to play him because you already invested so much. Like you've already played that game to this point, I feel like. I think it's over for Deshaun Watson. So many injuries. He's so
He
bad.
gets a backup job somewhere.
I wouldn't. I don't see any need. Like, is Deshaun Watson really that valuable as a backup that you want to bring on a guy like that? Like, no, probably not. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, I
Well,
think his career is pretty much this is the twilight of the Deshaun Watson saga in Cleveland. Maybe
man,
they'll
he was
maybe they'll pay someone a draft pick to take him off their hands or something. I don't
dude,
know.
he was so good on the Texans. Like I still think about it. He was so good.
He was.
Yeah, it's sad to
But
see.
it's Jameis time now. Deshaun's done for the year. Nobody's really too broken up about it. And yeah,
No one cares.
it's
Browns fans
yeah,
are happy.
it's the end for Deshaun. That's my faller, and he's done. He can't fall anymore. He won't be on this list anymore because this is it. This is as bad as it can get.
Yeah, no, this is this is rock bottom
Rock
for
bottom.
sure. For my faller, I'm going with a team that is nearing rock bottom and the New York Giants.
Yep. I
We were
thought
uh
about it.
we were 2-3. We thought we had something figured out, right? Like we just beat a quote unquote good Seahawks team, and then the past 2 weeks have just been just like I don't even know. It's just
So bad.
demoralizing. It's sad.
Hurtful.
Like that Bengals game where we just couldn't get the offense going. I know we didn't have Malik, but the Bengals defense has been like really bad this year. You got to figure out something. And then uh, just this past week versus the Eagles just confirmed everything.
Got
Dan-
destroyed everywhere.
Daniel Jones got sacked like 8 times. Couldn't get the ball to Malik Neighbors while Malik was open, and then also pointing at Slayton, who was also open. Um,
Yeah,
it
dude.
was
You knew once Andrew Thomas went down, it was going to be pretty bad on the
yeah.
offensive side.
Saquon had damn near his career high in rushing yards.
He trucked the shit out of one of our guys too on one of those plays.
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm glad I wasn't watching that game. That was a looked like a real ugly game for us. And yeah, it's time to start hoping we get a better draft pick next year. I mean, this team is not. I don't think this team is going to start surprising anyone now. Once we lost our star left tackle and we're playing a guard out there who's actually a turnstile, bro. He's a revolving door at left tackle. And
He's
the crazy part is that we're willing to play him over Evan Neal still. That must
yeah,
tell you how bad Evan Neal is. I mean,
seventh overall.
this
On
guy,
the,
I mean, let me look up this dude's PFF rating right now.
I hope the Giants that we should only win really one more game this whole year. There shouldn't be another game that we win besides the Panthers game.
Yeah.
If we can even beat the Panthers. But if we start winning games against teams we shouldn't be, I'm gonna be pretty bad.
There's not yet. No need for that. Let's get a QB in the draft. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. And yeah, this
We
season
just
is
need
pretty much a wrap. Hopefully, Neighbors keeps balling out and doesn't get injured.
and
Um,
doesn't request a trade, hopefully. Jeez.
hopefully Dexter Lawrence keeps balling. I don't know how. I
Just
feel like
get Andrew Get Kayvon healthy. Get a new quarterback.
Dude, I feel like Deontay Banks might be bad. Is he good?
He's eh. We got this guy Drew Phillips who's really good actually.
I know he's good. He's a safety. I feel like Banks has been so that he cannot be good, bro. At this point, it's getting like worrying.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be like a number one corner. So
Mhm.
no, but we have bright spots. We got Drew Phillips, Bobby Okereke, Dexter Lawrence. Our defensive line's the best in the league when healthy. Just get Kayvon healthy, get Andrew Thomas healthy. Um, yeah, we got a young safety, Tyler Nubin, who's been good.
Yep. Yeah.
Tyron Trace, right spot in the backfield,
Yeah.
right? We need some better receivers or a better receiver opposite of Malik, and then just some
Quarterback.
maybe some interior O linemen and a quarterback. Obviously, is our first round pick for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, Giants are the faller. All right, that about wraps it up, I think. For this,
Yeah.
uh, go Yanks
Oh,
on New Year's
Yanks. That's
Eve.
all I'm focused on right now.
The World Series. That's gonna be
Yeah,
a good series. We got UFC on Saturday. That'll be good.
we
Obviously,
do.
NFL Sunday, college on Saturday as well. Basketball starting up too. So yeah, should be plenty
Love it.
to discuss next week.
Basketball is actually my favorite sport to bet on.
There you
So
go.
many and so
Yeah,
entertaining to watch. So
there is always a full slate. It gets you through the winter for sure.
it does.
All right, cool. So we'll be back next week to talk about all that.
Yes,
Hopefully our
sir.
locks hit. Let's go. Go
Hit
Browns.
for hitting. Go Bucks. I'm not gonna say anything crazy, but Embiid, play basketball. It's your job.
All right.